So in this video, I'm going to teach you the easiest and the best way to get referrals if you're a life insurance agent. I want to share with you the exact framework, the two-step process that we use to take one client and turn them into 3 clients. Ultimately, by the end of this video, I'm going to teach you exactly how every sale that you make can be turned into 3 referrals by doing this. And the best way to grow your business without doing anything different is by getting more referrals. And the best thing about referrals is that you can close more business. They know you because they've been a referral, and most importantly, they are easy to sell. So here's the exact strategy that I use, that I share with my agents to help you get more referrals. Now, before I jump into it, if you don't know who I am, my name is Peter Roberts. I am the co-owner here at Legacy Family Life. We help life insurance agents make 6 figures out having to buy leads or get chargebacks. I want to share with you guys what's working in our business so that you can make more money, provide for yourself, and to make more money. And ultimately, I wish as an agent, I used this a lot early on in my journey. So let's jump into how to get more referrals. Now, the first place that you're going to get referrals, I'm going to teach you here in this video, is I'm going to teach you how to get referrals in the application. Okay. If you're selling life insurance, you know, for every life insurance, for final expense, you have to get what? You have to get beneficiaries. Okay. So when you're doing an application, let's say you're going to Mutual of Omaha and you're speaking to Miss Betty. Miss Betty, who do you want to put on here as your beneficiary? She's going to say, my husband. Okay, great. On every application, you had to put their name. Okay, what is your husband's name? John Smith. Okay, and what is your husband's date of birth? Okay, 2/18/1961. Okay, gotcha. And what is your husband's phone number to put on this application just in case when you die, we can go ahead and make sure this money gets paid out to him? Well, here's his number, 410-442-1111, whatever. Okay, you get a phone number. So you get a first name, you get the last name, you get the birthday, and then you get the phone number. Then here's where the referral process goes. Again, your clients don't know what you're looking at. They think it's part of the process. So what you're going to ask her is, Miss Betty, they make me check this box here. Does John Smith, does he have an active life insurance policy? Yes or no? Should I check this box or leave it off? Oh, no, he doesn't. Okay, so right then and there, guess what? You now know that her husband, John, does not have a life insurance policy. Okay, these people will never know that you're asking this question. So then you're going to do it again. Who do you want to put on here as your second beneficiary? Let's say they say it's going to be their daughter. Great. You get your daughter's first name, your daughter's last name, your daughter's date of birth, your daughter's cell phone number. And then you ask her, does your daughter have an active life insurance policy? I got to check this box. Yes or no. So right then and there, the 2 beneficiaries have just turned into referrals. Voila. Now the contingent beneficiary section is going to be another little simple way to get more referrals. You simply ask, Miss Betty, do you want to put any contingents on here as backups in case your husband or your daughter pass away? If they say no, you're going to ask them, well, I think it's best. Who's like a friend your age or someone that you can trust, an aunt, an uncle, or a sister or a sibling that we can just put on here? Because I always recommend that you put a contingent beneficiary on here. Who's it going to be? You're going to say, oh, use my sister Betty. Okay, what's your Betty's first name? Betty, last name Jones. Okay, what's Miss Betty's date of birth? What's Miss Betty's phone number to put on the application? And then ultimately, you're going to ask her, does Miss Betty, do you know if she has an active life insurance policy? I'm going to check this box, yes or no. And then boom, right there in the application, I have just gotten 3 referrals in the application process, which is incredible. Now you know at the end, when you close Miss Betty and you get her all signed up, Miss Betty, is it okay if I reach out to your daughter? Is it okay if I reach out to your husband? Is it okay if I reach out to your sister, Miss Betty, just to let them know that you got a life insurance policy with us? Because if you die, I want them to know who to call. Is it okay if I reach out to them so they can save my information? Yes, it is. So check this out. You now just got 3 referrals. You now have phone number, you now have date of birth, and you now have, do they have life insurance? So when you call the husband, or when you call the sister, or you call the referral that you got, you start the conversation out like this. Hey, Miss Betty, did Miss Sarah let you know I'd be calling out today? Oh, no, she didn't. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm actually her life insurance agent. I wanted to call you because if Miss Betty passes away, I want you to have my information so I can help you with the payout process. Okay, do you have like a pen and paper? Yes, I do. All right, write down my information. Miss Betty also let me know that you didn't have any active life insurance. I always ask, did you kind of like, you want to do the same thing for your family that your sister did for her family? Would you be open to doing a life insurance review? She's going to say, sure. Let's go ahead and, sure, I'd be interested. Okay, well, I'm busy right now. Let's go ahead and let's schedule this out for tomorrow or something. And then you schedule a time to close her. So Number one, in the application, first strategy, in the application, you can get countless and countless reviews. The question that I asked you is that if you had to build your business off of referrals, if you had and made sure that you had no more leads shut off, could you turn your clients into a book of business that would always feed you for the rest of your life? And if the answer is no, this strategy right now in the application will make sure that you can feed yourself for the rest of your life. Strategy number two to get referrals is, let's say you don't get any referrals in what's called the application portion. My husband, John, let's say she says, my husband, John, already has a policy. So you're out of referrals, you're out of luck. Then you go at the application in the wrap up section. Well, Miss Betty, the last step here is to do what's called the emergency contacts. Okay. What this means, if you were to pass away, I need 3 people to put on here to make sure that if you die, I can call to make sure that this policy gets paid out. Who are the 3 people that you want to put on here? Okay, gotcha. Your daughter, your sister, your uncle. Okay, so John, Sarah, and Matt. Okay, those are going to be your 3 emergency contacts. Let them know that I will be reaching out to them in the next 2 to 4 days to saying, hey, I'm your life insurance license advisor. And if something happens to you, I want them to have my information. So let them know I'll be calling out. Okay. So right then and there, guys, we have 2 simple strategies. Number 1, in the application, absolute gold mine for referrals. Or number 2, in an emergency contact request in the actual wrap up. And that is how you can get 3 referrals every single time minimum that you can now close, that you can now hang up, and then you have 3 people you can talk to. So if you have 10 sales per week, you can get 30 free referrals. If you get 10 sales in a week, you get 3 for everyone. That is 30 free leads that you can then close at a 50 to 60%. Imagine what you can do in your business. Imagine what you can do when it comes to your income. Imagine what you can do with your current book and what it does to your acquisition costs. Use referrals, take advantage, and you will make way more money as a licensed life insurance agent, and you will absolutely crush your competition. If you want to make more money, this is the easiest way right now to implement and how to make more money as a life insurance agent. I hope this helped. See you next one. Cheers.